I never wanted to be famous. I'm happy here being nameless. I'm in the crowd being famous.
Dude, don't computers shame me, Mark. Jesus.
I don't think it's shameful as much as it's fucking annoying.
Oh man, well hopefully this works, dude. Hopefully it doesn't. I even rebooted my router for good measure, so we're in business, dude. We're talking hard. Let's fucking talk.
This is the Halloween episode.
What?
Yeah, and neither of you dressed up, and I look like a fucking fool.
You're the guy that dressed up for work as Batman and had to sit in a cubicle all day. And nobody else was dressed up.
You mean the coolest guy in the office?
Yeah.
Whoa, man, that is such a good visual. That's a great. Me and my daughter just watched Friday the 13th recently, and I'm embarrassed to admit I forgot all about the whole mom is the murderer thing, and Jason doesn't show up till 2. I just completely.
He just does a spoil. Yeah, you should be saying spoiler alert, I guess.
Spoiler alert.
Dude, sorry for you guys that are 50 years late, but yes, that did not happen. So
it's like the number one horror trivia question is who's the killer in Friday the 13th, and everybody's Jason. Nope.
I guess I don't make it to those trivia sessions. I've never heard that before.
We do we do a whole huge Halloween party and trivia. We have a trivia thing with it, with great prizes, by the way. I would have invited you guys. Obviously, you're far away, but also I just assume not have you here.
Well, jeez, man. I would have been there, man. I would have came definitely.
Well, it's you have time.
Is this your favorite holiday, Mark? You seem like pretty into it.
Yeah, for
horror
sure.
movies and stuff.
Yeah. And season. It's a combo.
Do you dress up every year? Are you something or?
So like I said, we do the party. Oddly enough, I'm not into dressing up. I think that goes with like the I don't like eyes on me kind of thing.
Yeah.
But you secretly do. Is that?
Yeah, but I don't like the dress up part. I like to. I kind of phone that in. I don't put a lot of effort into it. It's not something that's important to me. And then it sucks. I realize too, because we theme it every year, right? So like trying to make it so you don't have to worry about what you're dressing up as will kind of like give you something. So this year's nostalgia, and so you're supposed to dress up like a costume that you dressed up in as a kid or one that you wanted to dress up as, right? So I'm Skeletor because I was always down with the bad guy. But it's like the most elaborate costume I got or I've ever worn, and it's still something I got out of a bag, from Target. But when people come and they put effort into it, I don't give them the props, man. I realize because I'm like, oh, you want attention, you know what I mean? Like it's like I thought of that in this one. I'm like, I got to change that. I got to really like be like, way to go, way to put in the effort on that one.
So hold on a second then. You said you give people an idea, but then you just said nostalgia. Like who's nostalgia? Isn't that subjective? Like,
everybody's, yeah. That's the whole point. So nostalgia of like when you were a kid, what did you dress up as?
When I was a kid?
Yeah.
Was that a question?
It can be.
Yeah, I'm curious now.
Dude, I was never like the cool. I was never like all bloodied up or like, like vampire, whatever it was. I always had like a lame costume. Like for a while, my mom was making them for me, and they were real tame. Like a clown or something, but not like a cool bloody clown. It was just like a clown.
So let's say 10-year-old Tyler, what did you want to be?
I wanted to be like all the other kids with like bloody things and masks and like cool stuff.
Just something more.
So if we're talking nostalgia, maybe that's a hole in my childhood.
Well, that was the loophole. We said, or something you wanted to be.
Did your mom not like? Were you from like she didn't like the gore? Is that what it was, or?
I don't know what it was. She's not. No. I have no idea. I'll have
to
ask her.
We don't know what she's not.
Should we bring mom on the podcast? Because
as a first guest,
I'll take it a step further. Get her right now if she's available. I'd love to talk to them about it.
I'm sure you have her in the attic, right?
Yeah.
You got a little psycho in you. What's
Fair.
Bates.
Oh, I just watched a Psycho with my daughter the other day too. She loved it, man.
The OG.
The OG, yeah.
Yeah, good. Are you?
So
is she getting into like horror?
She likes the horror, dude.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find things that she will actually do with me, So somehow we landed on horror movies, and I'm here for it. We've been watching them since she was probably 10. I remember my dad came and got me when Nightmare on Elm Street was on. I swear I must have been 5 years old.
Yeah.
I might be repeating myself. And he came and woke me up. It was on HBO, home box office. And we got on the couch, dude, and it was about fucking 11 at night, pitch black in our living room.
Yeah.
And I'm watching him sharpening his knives, on the beginning. Yeah. And next thing I know, I'm on my dad's lap, and I was like, I guess I'm not as brave as I thought I was, dude. But looking back, I'm like, God, that is fucking highly inappropriate, probably.
Yeah. Well, he's one of the more vulgar, because he talks, but like he calls everybody a bitch. And
oh yeah, exactly.
And he comes at you in your dreams, dude. So like you're not even safe when you sleep.
My dad's like, nighty night, son. I'm like, wah.
So here's the question though: are you the type of person that can watch a horror movie and then just go sleep soundly? Like you just forget all about it. Obviously, the old ones you've seen them a bunch of times, but like let's say there's a new one, right? And it's super scary. Can you just go to sleep, no problem?
I can sleep perfectly soundly after a horror movie. Even at my age now, if I'm watching like a Dateline ID or a true crime or something fucking pretty freaky like that, like I'll fucking go to The Office and watch an episode, just so I can kind of decompress
even it out.
A little bit. Yeah.
I don't get like jump scares aren't a thing for me. If it gets the only stuff that like resonates is like say like the Blair Witch. When I saw that, scared. That like ruined. I lived across the street from like a forest preserve type of deal that we would like jump the fence to walk through to like get to school, and it just completely changed because that seemed real. So anytime it goes like witchy or like satanic or something like that, like to me that's actually like possible, So that's like
not like campy.
Yeah, not like I'm not worrying about
stuff,
a Jason coming at me, like because I feel like I can outrun them if the time was right. It's the stuff that you can't see that is mean.
But like a typical victim, you would run into the worst possible place and then get stuck.
Like, you run upstairs
into a corner. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then he pops out. He's already in there. Somehow.
Right. Don't use any of the
that
things
happened to me with
have.
Exorcism. I was fucking fucked up. I watched that when I was 25, probably. And I was messed up, dude, for like 2 weeks.
You weren't alone. I mean, that was like when that came out, people were throwing up, leaving the theater, and things like that. That was a game changer. I don't think they've made a better one since, or a better, Exorcist style movie.
That was gnarly, dude. That one for sure.
What kind of flicks does your daughter like? Like, what's her favorite style?
Her favorite one so far, she said, was Children of the Corn.
Oh wow,
which is a pretty. I mean, watching some of these back with her, I'm like, God, I forget about a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
That's pretty gnarly. She likes Us. That's a newer one. Jordan Peele joint.
Yeah.
And that kind of had a twisty ending,
Same as Get Out.
Yeah, same as Get Out. I don't know if we've seen Get Out yet, but she's seen all the classics. To me, The Lost Boys wasn't really a horror movie.
Nah.
But when I watched it back, I go, fuck, dude. That is a gnarly horror movie. I mean, there's really no other way to describe it.
Well, I mean, we just watched it last week. Actually, it's a good representation of the era. Like 80s. Like Kiefer was scary, dude. And because he just kind of is naturally, and has one of the dopest saxophone scenes you've ever seen, dude.
Oh yeah,
for no reason.
No reason at all. Just to do
muscular
it, man.
buff or muscular tan saxophone, dude.
Just no. Hey, you know that chick from Lost Boys? I guess it would be Kiefer's. I guess it was his girlfriend, the one Mikey bangs in the cave.
Yeah, Star.
Yeah. She is the richest actress of all time. Do you know that?
No. From what?
She's like a billionaire somehow. Let me look it up as I'm fact checking myself here, but
I know her from like Less Than Zero and just that whole she was big in the 80s era.
What's her name?
I don't know.
Jamie Gertz.
You'd know her if you saw her.
Jamie Gertz.
She's been in a lot of stuff, but I'm trying to remember why she was so rich, dude. She's like a billionaire.
Not from acting. She must have invested.
Yeah, it's not from acting. I think, okay, so her husband, they used to own the Atlanta Hawks, I guess.
Well, that'll do it.
He was a private equity investor.
I was going to say she married up, but I didn't want to be sexist. But I would have been right.
But it's true, yeah. It's just the way it was.
8 billion.
That's what bill, dude.
That's what the internet says, so it must be true. 12 billion, actually.
Jesus.
Jeez. She got a raise.
God.
Good for her.
She just won 50 to her net worth in like 3 seconds.
Good for her.
Well, John, I got a recommendation for you, man. For if you haven't seen it, you guys can watch it. Oh, this brings me into a thing. I'm going to do this on air. I would like to see if I can do a Mark's movie minute every episode where I'll recommend you a movie. And because we're live, if you say no, I can edit it.
That doesn't work for me. Sorry.
Yeah,
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give you one anyways.
Veto.
You'll love this one. So Dale and Tucker versus Evil. Watch that with your daughter. It's comedy horror. You'll love it.
Dale and Tucker versus Evil. Okay.
Yeah. It is.
What's the premise?
It's two buddies that are hilarious, and they have a cabin in the woods, if you can imagine, and they're gonna go and fix it. And then some college kids are coming to go camping in those same woods, and from there, evil happens, and just a bunch of funny murder scenarios. It's like Three's Company, meets like that type of humor where it's just like something else is happening. We're talking about something, but somebody else thinks we're talking about another thing, and then this happens.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
So it's that premise of comedy, but with like horror. You'll love it.
For the listening audience, John actually takes down notes on a notepad. And
then scratches himself with a back scratcher from 1964.
Here's Johnny.
Well, I did that with Cedar Rapids on Mark's movie minute recommendation.
You watched it immediately.
Immediately, and I will not be watching this next movie based on what I thought of Cedar Rapids.
Oh, come on!
No, I'm just kidding. It was funny. It was good.
That's a good one. You got to watch it again. It gets better.
I will say I was definitely preoccupied a bit as I was watching it.
Here we fucking go.
I was, but I thought it was good. But
it's got to be late night.
Yeah,
late night. You got no distractions, and you're looking to give yourself a reason to have a couple more before bed.
And you have to find these on an obscure streaming site too, because when you search for them, they're on the new streaming site that you can get a free trial, and you've never heard of it, right?
Yeah.
It's their one movie that they have, and that's it.
7 days and out, dude.
Yeah, for sure. And I always forget. So,
do you guys?
I gotta set a reminder.
Do you guys have to go trick or treating with your kids? Do kids do that anymore?
Yeah, they do. It's big in my neighborhood.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
Exactly. That's exactly what I say to people in my neighbors and stuff. But no, I do it. My neighborhood's a big, it's one of those neighborhoods where everybody's got to go from everywhere else. Instead of trick or treating in their own neighborhood, they come here. So,
is it because your neighborhood's nice, or nicer than the neighborhoods surrounding?
I think my neighborhood's nice, but it's set up to be. It's just got a good layout. There's not a whole lot of cross traffic and stuff. And
is it a grab a?
I'm not sure why cross traffic is the.
Well, these kids can't cross streets because they're looking at their phone.
Right. Yeah. Dang, these little whippersnappers. Yeah.
What are your boys going to be, Tyler?
Honestly, I think it changes. I'm not really sure where we're at this point. So, they're still relatively
don't share
young,
too much.
So.
I appreciate, when you keep it tight to the chest. Don't dare say one thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea. So thanks for putting me on the spot. So,
you're welcome. Well, my son's the only reason I know what he is gonna be is because he's gonna be a Savannah Banana.
Oh yeah.
But he's a banana, but a Savannah Banana. But anyways, neither here nor there. somehow I don't dress up. I'm like Mark. I fucking hate it. I don't do it. The last time I went to anywhere was Joni's birthday the other day. We all had to dress up as white trash dad, and I just literally wore shit out of my own closet. You know.
Who's Joni?
Joni Sprague.
Yeah, explain her.
She's unexplainable.
If you had to give me 3 emojis,
I would do this one, this one,
the Home Alone,
and the melting one,
and the melt one.
No, I saw photos of that, and I'm not kidding you.
Fun.
I laughed out loud. The images from that were just spot on with the Miller Lite shirt and the like high socks, and it was fantastic.
Oh, Joni looked great. Lindsay Woodbrain, she looked great. They went all in, and I just wore shit out of my own closet, really. And people
it wasn't much. It's not much of a stretch for you, yeah.
Yeah, it was no stretch. I just was like showed up. I didn't even know it was a costume party, and I got costume of the night.
Right?
Did you really?
No.
Oh, you fucking liar.
But what I was gonna say is, so there's Savannah Bananas. Somehow I got roped into being one of the Savannah Banana cheerleaders, which are dudes that are fat. We got a very similar body shape. So my friend's wife bought me a shirt, and it's a schmedium, dude.
Like a legit medium?
It's like a fucking schmedium. I look like 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag in that sucker, dude. And it's like, I'm going to wear an undershirt, but it's like, not fishnet, but you can see right through that sucker, you know? Like, I'm going to have a big belly.
That's what I'm hearing, dude.
You know you should get? You gotta get the undershirt that's like tight, but it's a picture of like a hairy like body. So if you tie it up here, but so it's like hangs out, you know, with the hairy body.
Dude, that is a fantastic idea. I am 100%. Let me hold on. I got my notepad, man.
Well, you're didn't is that what you were modeling for? That's the modeling gig you had?
Yeah. Me or him?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was $20 is $20, like I always say.
That's hot.
Mark, what other ones did you download, man? How many do you have now?
You'll hear them when you
explain the soundboard, though. Explain the
soundboard.
Oh,
let's do this. Let's have this is going to be our 3rd episode, where it should be our 4th, and it'll be our 2nd episode where John needs to have a public apology. Although we don't give him, I'm not going to put it all on him. This is an us thing, but I want you, John, to tell the audience why they didn't get a 3rd episode when it should have come out.
Well, Mark didn't realize.
Here's Johnny.
Well, we recorded the whole episode, and somehow my audio was off, man. That's it. And what the funny thing is, you guys don't know this, maybe. I was in not IT, but telecom, which the worlds collided for like 20-something years, dude. I fucking was on a hotline for troubleshooting shit like that.
I don't buy that for one fucking minute.
He worked for Miss Cleo for a while, so.
Yeah, I was Miss Cleo. I did a lot of psychic 800 number work. A lot of that stuff.
Do you guys remember that? You guys remember that thing when we were younger? It was like you could call and get you could get a short clip of like the latest albums that came out. I remember calling and you'd call it and it would like play the first 30 seconds of, new albums that were coming out. I remember. You guys don't remember that?
No. I don't know anything of this.
I'm going to Google it. And
like, how would you speak to somebody? How would they know what you want to hear?
I'm not sure. Now I'm going to have to figure it out.
Dude, I am on a podcast with a bunch of fucking liars, dude.
I swear it's a thing. Somebody out there is going to know.
John's in IT, and every episode we're teaching him where the buttons are. And Tyler's telling us he could call into a hotline and listen to the beginning of an album, and he doesn't even know how it works.
But I'm pretty sure that he was calling 1-800-EDDY Vedder, like EDYVEDR.
Hey, you keep Eddie's name out your mouth this time.
It was always Pearl Jam songs for some reason. You couldn't believe it, but
there's 170 calls to this 900 number, Tyler. What is happening here? It's a Seattle area code. I'm not sure.
That's what I hear.
That's what I hear too, man. Oh gosh, man.
I'm gonna figure it out. I'll let you know.
I don't think you will, dude. I think that was like an idea you had at some point.
I'll send you guys a fax later. So.
Yeah.
Dude, Tyler, when is he playing next year? I'm assuming you have it known by heart where his tour stops are.
Yeah, I don't know. They always play Ohana, and he has his own festival in where's that? San Clemente.
Yeah.
Like at the beach. So, but that's just him. And oddly enough, I've never been. So,
maybe this is the year, man.
Could be the year. Be the year.
My wife's best friend's husband is one of those guys that travels around to Pearl Jam, and he has friends and they exchange posters or something.
Sounds like a good guy. I should have something hung up here, but I've seen I'm over 20 shows at this point. So
damn, dude. You see the same people there?
Not really. No. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know them, but
are you doing a like the beginning of Ozark where there's hints about what's going on in your life with the changing of the poster that's behind you on each episode? Because if so, I want to start paying attention.
Well, no, because I got clowned last time for having our Lord and Savior Eddie Vedder behind us. So I guess now would have been an appropriate time to have him behind us. Hated it. That's in the lost tapes. So perfect cue up for the soundboard on that one, I think. So.
For what it's worth, that episode never existed, and I truly couldn't see it. It looked like it was Johnny Cash with his guitar flicking off the camera in that like iconic photo.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, I should put that up there.
That's what I thought it was.
I'll put some Easter eggs right behind me next time.
I think I'm bringing this one up because this is important to me. So, part of the last episode, we tried to devise our first like bit, right? Mm-hmm. And to shamefully try to get some attention, we decided to go after another podcast. Mm-hmm. And I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, this was Tyler's idea. I had not listened to this podcast, and so I went ahead and was giving it a listen, and they're going to set me up to say what I would say, and they know Mark goes hard in the paint here.
Yeah.
So I say what I'm going to say, and this is where John and Tyler are supposed to jump in. And I'll even say, what is it? It's another Woodworkers podcast. So
we totally hung you out to dry.
I'm asked, what do I think about the podcast? And for the purpose of getting their attention, I say I think it was cute. You know, it reminded me of an AV club in high school getting together and talking about all the cool kids in school. And which Tyler responds and says, I don't know. I like them.
Hold on. In my defense,
bit ended.
You summarized it. You summarized it perfectly there, but you were going hard in the paint. Let's be clear. And we knew it was a bit, but I think me and John, if we were in the same room, we would have been looking at each other like, "What's going on here?" Like we're not going to be able to pull back.
There was a plan. It would have all built up to where I gave them the obvious compliment that they're. Despite the episode I was listening being an hour and 45 minutes and them mentioning that there's also a pre-show you can watch. Despite that, they sounded great. They had good chemistry. They definitely were pros in many ways. And I could see why people in the maker world would want to listen to such an excellent recording of a podcast. That was that. I would have gotten there, bro. But instead it was... I don't know. I like them.
I
wish I could read the transcript. I should read the transcript of the text leading up to him. Like, we'll say who's going to win in a cage fight. Let's bash them and blah, blah, blah. The first words. I don't know. I like them.
It's because it was like, let's see. It was like clout chasing gone wrong. It was like it
was going. It wasn't even starting. It just began. You ding dong ditch before we even got to the doorbell, dude.
I froze. I was shell shocked by the approach, but we'll
go outside, nerd.
No, but it was like we were gonna ding dong ditch him, to use Mark's analogy, and we show up, Tyler, at the door, and Mark's got a flaming bag of shit in his hand, and we're like, "What in the fuck are you doing, man?" Like,
talk hard.
Yeah. No, it was. I was a little agape on that one. For sure.
The beauty part is I didn't mean it. I was just saying it, and we all learned a little something about each other.
We did.
On that one.
We did. I'm not going to leave. I won't leave you out on the battlefield like that again. So
I won't trust that you won't. So that's what I've learned.
It was very. Mark was hard. And it was like high, medium, low. Like that's exactly how it was. It was like I was like, holy fuck, And
first of all, I mean, like, I just want to be clear because maybe you don't know who the fuck I be, bro. But I said it was cute, and I said it reminded me of the AV club, like getting together and talking about the cool kids. These are far.
I remember.
This is far from being hard in the paint. This is like, I didn't say these fucking idiots. Like, what a bunch of fucking losers. The AV club those are the smart kids, and they go on and become something. They're talking about the kids that end up working at the mill.
Wow. Nice.
So what you actually did, and let me put it to you like this. Let's say if it's Eddie Vedder walking out for a concert and all of his adoring fans are out there, right? And some people who may not necessarily be fans, but like are just sort of adjacent to it. You went out and you kicked them all in the face before the show started. That would be like,
I don't even understand that analogy.
Yeah, well, unpack it when you listen to it again. So
I kicked all the fans of Eddie Vedder in the face.
No. Okay. So actually, let's do it this way. It's the opening band who happened to be like friends with Eddie Vedder, right? And then I'm not even sure where I'm going, but it was tough. Let me work on it.
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
Tyler, but yeah, you're getting close.
Go outside, nerd.
Go outside, nerd.
Yeah,
try to think, but nothing happens. That was a. Those guys are cool guys, man, and I felt really bad for them that Mark did that, man. I didn't want to say anything, Mark. I actually sabotaged our last episode on purpose.
That makes sense. And the thing is, I like those guys as well, and in my opinion, didn't say anything wrong.
So. Well, you have to double down on the fact that we were just clout chasing out there. Like we were just setting up a scenario.
That's what I'm opening.
WWF scenario.
Very, very shameless.
It's fine.
But
I stand by my WWE hot take on that, dude. But another day. Yeah,
another day.
Well, at this point, we can't fight them because it's ruined. Now they know we like them.
But let me just say that not just one of you, but two of you said you could beat them up 3-on-1. No question.
Well, I mean, are you?
I don't think that came out of my mouth.
Which two of us said that?
Well, it's not me.
We were talking steel cage match when we were saying that we're more agile, like we're faster, right? Like we're like a cat. It's like cat versus the.
And I go hard in the paint. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mark's definitely got a pocket knife in there.
Yeah.
Little Bug has a fork. I remember that he was gonna. Yeah.
And you were mixing the two, and you were gonna go with a spork because you wanted to do permanent damage that's not going to easily heal.
Exactly. And I wanted to go straight for those eyeballs if I had to, man. So, anyways, shout out to those guys. Next time you see Tyler or Mark in person, be careful, dude. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I don't think they have to worry about Tyler at all. I think Tyler might even give him a couple bucks if they ask for.
I'm a top tier patron.
I was going to say, I think you already do give him a couple bucks.
I'm a top tier patron. Yeah, I enjoy the show.
Yeah. No, I listened to the one episode for all of 20 minutes, and it sounded great. I still stand. I think it is cute, and I think that is a great compliment coming from a man of my stature. And so, way to go, bros, on that. And
you know who else has a podcast, or I guess it's a live. John, you'll appreciate this one. Is Dave Miller? Can we talk about Dave Miller every episode?
Yes,
I think we have to at this point.
Yeah,
thank you for stepping up.
I hate that guy, dude.
Yeah, exactly right.
I've never met him in person, but I can tell he probably has a
than...
little bit of like an odor. Is that true?
No, he's like the cleanest guy ever. Have you ever seen his shop? It's like
his shop is.
Yeah, I know.
I am
immaculate.
jealous of it. Yes. Have you
I've
seen it in person?
Oh yeah, it's like you could eat off any surface in that place. It's unbelievable.
It's very nice, and I feel like his, like every single square inch is accounted for in the perfect way. You know,
It really is. It really is.
But he's a dick face, dude. We can agree on that.
Yeah. Well, let's stop saying nice things about him because.
Yeah, no, there's nothing really that nice to say about him.
I don't know. I think he's like super awesome.
In the worst way possible.
He's probably the coolest guy I've ever met. So like, whatever.
This guy's trying to backtrack from.
I know. We've been through this, Mark. It's yes and.
That's what I'm telling you.
No shit. Yeah. Dave will, I mean, let's face it, Dave will end up on this with us eventually.
Yeah.
Well, once we start doing our come hang with us, I think we do a cage match for that. Those that want to hang can come and hang.
I
but
love it.
Winner hangs first.
I say we do like a relegation thing where like one of us cage matches them and then they're the new co-host of the podcast.
New host?
Yeah.
So each week
like
we have to fight
like
just to stay in.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
We're not necessarily the hosts of this show. Talk Hard is bigger than all.
I
of
have
us.
a large advantage because of the location in which I live.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to come to me.
Well,
So you two are basically gonna be fighting for hosting duties.
Well, we're gonna have to fight Dave, probably Ben at some point, probably a few of these guys out here.
Yeah, the West Coast is well represented by folks, but we never get together. We all live so close, but it's a shame.
Yeah, you should change that.
Should.
Yeah, I feel like we did try to or I say we, I had nothing to do with it, but the surf prep thing is too bad that went away, man. I mean, I get why, but I liked going out there, dude, for the 2 years it happened.
They had a whatever, an event.
Yeah, it was like
Tyler?
a maker meetup thing. It was pretty cool. A couple years straight.
Oh,
I feel like
speaking
they
of
were trying to make it like the West Coast thing, but I don't know.
West Coast, what thing?
Just like a West Coast maker. Everything's in like Atlanta and just out east.
The little bug from my favorite podcast, another woodworking podcast. I don't know if you check it out. It's on all of your listening platforms. They do a Midwest makers meetup that I just learned about. So I'll try to hit that up. You guys can come out there. We could do an episode. Or do the cage match.
Yeah, all the above.
Yeah.
That'll be perfect.
We could all wear your
Tyler,
trucker mic.
You said that Dave, he has a podcast and a live. I think I cut that off. What, he has both?
No, it's not a podcast. I meant it was just like a live that they do every week, which is essentially like this, but not as awesome. But
the two girls or two guys, one cup, or two beards, one cup thing? Or?
Oh, yeah.
2 beards, 1 cup. That's a great story. So you joined that thing one time after like a all night heater, and you woke up and like you were visiting Fresno or something, and you're like, yeah, man, I was like woke up on a couch and all sorts of stuff, something like that.
I did, dude. I was so fucked up. I forgot I did it until later in the day, and I remembered it, and I watched it. I mean, I was like blacked out, dude, on that.
You were on fire, yeah.
Dude, that's the way to go.
Me and my buddy we were up at like the last memory I have. It was like literally 4 a.m, and we were drinking scotch in his kitchen.
Oof.
And we've been going since about noon. You know, I have no idea what was happening. I wake up about, I guess they go on at like at 9 or something, or 8 even.
A.M.
And I woke up on an air mattress that was like deflated from my fat ass, and I had squashed all his wife's like like decorative pine cones were underneath me, and I was drooling, and I woke up and I saw live with 2 beards, 1 cup, and I just rolled over and hit it. Bam! And there they were, dude. And,
well,
my God.
Are you supposed to be on it?
No.
Oh,
it just said
so
anybody can join.
Anybody can join it. Oh,
Yep.
We should sabotage them to it.
Well, I've been on there another time too, sober.
I was on the other Little Bug podcast with Jesse and with and TJ. I think that was like my first podcast I was on when I became famous. And I never wanted to be famous. I was shit-faced, dude. We went out. I mean, it was like a 7 p.m. or something like that, and we went out for drinks after work and all that. And then I popped on there, and I was I'd never done one, so I wasn't like nervous, but I was like, I didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen here, you know. And so I'm just like sipping whiskey. Like by the end of that episode, I am like, I don't remember the last half hour, dude. I'm sure it's out there.
So pull that one up and download that.
Are we having fun yet?
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's hard not to get wasted.
Who wants to get wasted? Choo-choo!
That's from Cedar Rapids, dude.
Oh, yeah, I sort of remember that.
But are we into beefs now? Are we into like love hate?
You want to add beef to it? Love hate beef. Make it like we end in a sandwich, a beef sandwich with love and hate.
A beef stem or a stew, if I may.
Yeah, I know we can. We got the hates down, and I know we could come up with some beefs. It's just this damn love, man. Where is the love?
God,
where is the love?
Where is the love?
Love it.
There it is.
All right, let's love hate.
My love is that Mark sets himself up with the soundboard. That is just absolutely perfect, dude.
You stole my love because the soundboard is my new love. I'm in love with the soundboard.
God, I want to put one on my phone and I can just answer people like, without ever talking.
You can.
I love it. Like at a restaurant. How was everything, sir? I love it.
I love it.
I'm sure it exists, dude.
Oh man, that'd be great. So go for it. Or who wants to start?
You just started, bro. You just started with what you love.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you something I hate this week.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Look at how everybody you just jump at the option to hate something, dude. But the love, it just like you forget you even said it afterwards.
Yeah, I'm like, I love my family, I love my friends. I hate something though, man. And it's so this weekend I wake up, I knew this game was on, and I wake up and I hate the fucking London football games, dude.
Oh, I thought about you. I'm like, that's a 6 a.m.er.
Yeah, I ain't got no time for that, dude.
Yeah.
I wake up at like 4, and then I try to go back to sleep. That's my daily routine. I don't do it on purpose. It's just kind of my body.
Yeah.
And then I'm usually up by 6 either way, but every once in a while I'll sleep in till like 7:30 or 8, randomly. And that might as well be 3 o'clock in the afternoon for me. I feel like I'm just so rested, and naturally it's the day that happens. I don't even set an alarm or anything because I'm like, I'll be up. I'm going to turn this game on, and it's 8 o'clock, and we're at halftime. I watch the Rams once a week, like everyone watches their own team once a week, and that is the most garbage thing ever. We're not going NFL Europe, dude. How would that work logistically? Does every team have a bye that plays them? Are they going to have a bye every week when they come here? I mean, there's just no way to like not jet lag. Get away from that.
It's not that bad from like East Coast, but for a West Coast
That's
team,
true.
That's a pretty big trip. I mean, it's just the same from New York to LA, I think, right?
It is actually. You're right.
So it wouldn't
But
be that bad for that.
We're the one true time zone though, so Pacific.
Yeah.
Just want to throw that out there though. So
It's goddamn Californians, man.
Yeah. I go Greenwich, Pacific in that order for my favorite times, dude. Everything else is a joke.
What?
You know what I heard? I don't know how true this is. I heard in like some places in the Middle East, like Iran, I heard there it's not like +8, it's like +845. You know?
What
Like if I do time in Iran right now, let me just see if
+8. Or you're saying
Like-
hours.
like
you're-
UK right now,
They're
we're
off by
-8.
45 minutes, not just a clean hour.
Yes, exactly.
That is.
But I also heard it's not 2025. It's like fucking God knows what, you know?
So is this an official hate? The time zone in Iran? Iran?
Yes, that's my hate for next episode. Remind me.
Hated it.
Hated it. I love it. Anyways, NFL Europe can suck it, dude. I hate it, and I don't like
I think
it.
this was the last one of the season, at least. It's a
Thank
huge.
God.
Isn't it
it's a
always the
huge
Jags? I
moneymaker.
feel like the Jags are always playing over there. I feel like it's always a Jags game.
They
for some
typically
reason.
take East Coast teams for sure.
the
Is
worst
one of
ones,
them.
or
They're always supposed to be bad games, and I needed the Jags to win that game. So
I always think it's funny that people that are in the stands are wearing just a bunch of random jerseys from like 10 years
Yeah.
ago. It's pretty.
they're
It's pretty fun.
a bunch of foreign idiots, right, guys?
Whoa! Shots fired!
Oh, whoa,
Shots
whoa.
fired!
Can we go back attacking AWP, please?
I'm
You
kidding.
guys, I like when they there'll be like a Super Bowl win, and then all the jerseys, because they have them pre-printed of the losing team, are sent to other, which is
yeah.
nice. They get close, but it's always like, the losing team Super Bowl champs 2019.
I've got a Portland Timbers, their soccer team championship hat that they lost.
Oh, really? Yeah, exactly. That's awesome. Before we move on, the time in Tehran right now, it's not 45 off, but it is an hour and a half off. So it's almost 4 o'clock.
Good for them.
Tehran.
Tehran, Iran.
Tehran, Iran. That just gets you going, dude.
What is that? What candy bar was that song in? They don't
I
even
don't
make them
know.
anymore. It's one of the weird ones, like Caramello or something like that.
I just think of the Michael Keaton or Michael J. Fox movie where he's like trying to become a New York business guy. It would play, and he was a cleaner, and one of the CEOs was like out of town, and he answered his phone, and then just started acting like he was in his position.
And did he start like
play that song?
having
all the time.
sex with his own?
Yeah.
like-
his boss's wife.
Yes, the secret of my success.
Yes.
That's a great movie, dude.
As you do,
But where that song's from the end of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, maybe You notice I instantly had the white guy tongue out too, like
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I call it the
Shocker.
Vetter tongue.
Yeah,
The better
exactly.
I can do. I got my loves and hates.
Go for it. Go for it. Hit it.
I'm gonna open with my love, and my love gave me this, but I want to open with this by saying that I don't eat junk food really in this. We don't have it in this house. We don't eat fast food. We don't do any of this. But every once in a while, we like to live on the edge. You know what I mean? We like to really, really dance with the devil when it comes to calories and things. But tuna fish on its own, and you dip a nacho cheese Dorito, and you eat that, and that combination is delicious. She acted like this is something that everybody does, and I could tell by your faces that is not true.
That is.
But it's good, and I had it last night, and I wrote it on my loves. So tuna and nacho cheese, give it a whirl. You know what I mean? Or tuna.
I'm now convinced you
nacho
are.
cheese Dorito.
I'm now convinced you're a serial killer because that
Yeah, I mean, it's possible.
sounds
dude.
awful.
I think
that
I
sounds
was
awful.
like maybe 3.5 additional traumatic things happening to me as a child is all I needed, and I would have been a serial killer, but I stopped just short, dude.
So I've got a follow-up question. Are we talking, because tuna, there's a broad spectrum of tunas. Are we talking chunk light, or are we talking the like dry kind of no water?
I'm talking water. About like any tuna, if you're making it yourself, do whatever you want. The one I had is the pre-made Whole Foods tuna fish, which is one of my favorites.
Which like was $65 a pound, by the way. So
yeah,
I'm sure it was. Wait, hold on.
We don't have kids, so we can afford that good tuna.
So listen, are you talking tuna as in like ahi?
No, tuna fish, dude, with the celery, the fucking tuna fish, dude. So you're not out of the can, like you make tuna, you know, so there's like mayonnaise or whatever.
Mayo. Yeah.
And you just you dip your Dorito in it and then eat it. And then
did you put
that's good.
So celery, please tell me there was no raisins in there.
There's no raisins in it, dude.
White people put raisins in everything.
That's true. It is true.
I don't know what
this is. Shocked me when he said that.
This is a California thing, man. We don't. I don't even have to try to avoid a raisin. They don't enter my world.
Fair.
They're not
I'm
out
constantly
there,
dodging raisins.
I've never said hold the raisins.
You know, have you ever seen that meme with the hot dogs hitting the girl's face? We need to do like a raisin meme, like a.
That's a very dong forward meme.
Yeah, I don't know that that's a meme. I've seen videos similar to that.
I have too.
Yeah.
They were definitely not memes.
No.
Well, last week you mentioned you were dong forward, and I was thinking about that all week for some reason.
We were gonna have a T-shirt line about dong forward. Gone. We have nothing. I mean, we lost. You know how many millions of dollars we lost by losing that episode?
Yeah. Oh, some experts are saying up to $12 million.
I heard the same. Some were even saying 15. I would never say that, of course, but
I wouldn't. No.
Some were saying it.
Yeah, 15. Yeah. I saw one guy say 15. 15 billion, he said though. So
I'd buy that for $1.
But let me just one quick thing about the tuna fish. I would consistently eat. I think this might be some of Tyler's confusion. I would eat with saltine crackers and tapatio straight out of the can. Like drain a little bit of the water and just dip into it.
That is straight up 2 a.m. mark right there. That's sauce,
like prison mark.
Hot sauce dipped on some cracker, dude, is all I need.
Yeah, delicious. That would be my dinner for years when I was a bachelor.
That was my nickname in high school. I think your nickname too was Cracker, and mine was Hot Sauce.
Yeah, I remember that. You were in that mixtape. You were Hot Sauce, and I was.
You were Cracker.
Cracker.
Yeah.
Cracker.
And then when we would dip, they would dip.
No, I was Uncle Cracker, tuna can, and hot sauce. I remember those days. That was.
They
I had some good
like
songs.
Anymore. Yeah.
Your handles and hoops, Mark, were unbelievable.
Oh, dude, that's actually not a lie. I also just cut one sleeve, my shooting arm sleeve off, so I could flow like that.
You did not have to tell me that. I already knew it.
Yeah.
I just know that about
headband and one shorts that made it so I could just barely dribble between my legs.
Yep.
I'm moving into my hate here. I have several things, and one of them's not here, but this will take some visuals. But I hate my roof. Now this is gonna be interesting. The news will probably pick up this. This is relatable to everybody. I got a flat roof, and then we have like a Tudor-styled shaker pitch on the side of it that's like 10 feet long. And the way the house is designed is that the rain would go on the roof, go down the Tudor-style pitch, and then just go to the ground. Now, when we got here, the house is no longer level by any means. So, like, it's a large roof, and so water would gather into certain parts of the roof and all come down at the same place, flood the basement. So we added some gutters, which technically solved the water from going to the ground. You know what I mean? So the gutter problem is when the gutter gets even a little bit full with leaves or something like that, the water can then creep up underneath the flat roof and then come into the house like super quickly and super easily. And this would happen every time it rained if I don't go up there once a week during this time of year to get the leaves out of there. And then sure enough, last Saturday at 11:30 p.m., I'm in the rain, storm, drunk on a roof, 40 feet in the air, taking leaves out of my gutter. And that day I said, I got to get up there and clean those leaves out, you know? And then I did. Just not at the exact time I was looking, but we had leaks all over the house. Not that interesting, but it's an honest hate. And, you know, you come to this show to hear the realness.
Talk hard!
So, they do make covers for them. Have you ever investigated that? So that the shit.
Oh, I've seen that.
We have a significant amount of roof, you know, so it's a large house, and the covers alone would cost a fortune, and then they're not guaranteed. So I'm still going to have to take my ass out there to make sure everything's all right. It would help me in some cases. But it's, you know, we're living in like kind of like the woods. So the trees are endless. I hate it. Just let me fucking hate it, dude.
I'm sure we have a lot of gutter cover salesmen that would maybe want to make a partnership collab deal with you. If you, you know, they're probably listening. So
yeah,
they're definitely listening.
Well, I can go through the 6 subscribers we have on YouTube and just check out their profiles. If one of them looks like they work for a
yeah, do you have 400,000 hours to go through all of them? Yeah, I mean, God.
All right, so Tyler, kick off this Halloween love and hate.
Yeah. So, that's tough.
What do you love?
So I look across the street at night. It's right out my front window. My neighbors just got those forever lights that are like, they're all the rage now, where people put them up and you can install them for the entire year, but you can change the color. So like most of the year you could just do like a regular color that's, you know, normal for a porch light. But I'm telling you, dude, like to put them up once and never have to put up your lights again would be freaking awesome. And I'm trying to figure out how I could get up on the roof and do that without killing myself. But those are freaking awesome. I like that.
I've reached out to any one of those companies because I've had 2 of those companies ask me if I want them. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to do it. They just look super cool. Yeah. They just look super cool. And even the rest of the year, I feel like they'd be cool too. Even if they weren't just like holiday color, they just look awesome. So that's my love for the week. Let's go ahead and hurry up to my hate. Speaking of football, I was watching football yesterday in my shop making some things, and all of a sudden a Chipotle commercial comes on. And it bothers me that Chipotle has completely given up because they're now doing make your own taco kits. Like you want to go to Chipotle and just get all the components and then take it home while it's cold and then make it yourself, right? Like it's not a catering situation. It's like, hey, we're just going to go down to Chipotle and then I have to bring the burrito stuff home and make it myself. And you're never ever going to roll the burrito like they do because they have special skills at Chipotle. But I guess my hate is Chipotle used to be really good. It just used to be really good. Like, what the hell happened to Chipotle? Like, why did they kill Chipotle?
I didn't know Chipotle died. I haven't had it in ages, but
I didn't know they did that.
Exactly. That's the point. You
wouldn't. I did see that commercial. I thought it was like a catering thing, not an individual thing.
I don't think so. Maybe so. Maybe I just misinterpreted it. Well, they need to.
Tyler's all fired up.
Tyler, I got to get you to start doing some research before you start bashing one of our future sponsors.
One of our sponsors.
I never wanted to be famous.